Hey, Anton.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you, man?
I'm doing well, doing well.
All right. Welcome to another segment of Meet the Cast videos for Secrets of the Trials. I'm James Ortega. I play Satno Noff, aka the Master.
And I'm Anton Moss. I play Daklly Tamact, also known as the Rodian.
So I mean, I've always loved acting. Like even as a kid, I've been interested in it. I've always loved film. It wasn't until last year I was talking to my brother-in-law, and he told me that he had signed at C1 Talent with my agent Lizzie, and he said, he's like, if you're interested in acting still, you should, just give her a call. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that. And so I gave her a call, and lo and behold, she liked me and wanted to sign me. So here I am. She's actually who I got involved with this through. So she sent me an email for a table reading for this project, and that's when I showed up and I met you guys.
Yeah, in terms of my acting, I didn't have too much choice in the matter, as both of my parents are theater teachers. My first ever role was when I was 9 months old. Wow. There's this point in the Pirates of Penzance where the pirates are, as a sign of good favor, they're like, here, we're going to give you this Jolly Roger flag. And this was while both my parents were teaching high school. And the high school kids were like, what if we just gave them a baby instead of a flag? And my parents were like, well, we have a baby now. And I screamed the whole time. I'm majoring in theater now at UVU, so there's that. With this specific project, Facebook, our director had set out an ad. It was like, hey, we need lightsaber people. And I was like, I'm into that fighting thing. Why not? And I honestly forgot that I had submitted it. And then a month later, he reached out to me. He was like, hey, we'd love to offer you a part. And I was like, oh, that's right, this is the thing, okay, sure. And the rest is history.
Nice. I think my favorite experience was probably just seeing the whole process. Since I'm so new to film, I really haven't seen it from the inside, and how things are done. And since I've always just loved film, it was just a blast, seeing how it all kind of comes together. And I mean, it's a lot of things are repetitive. It's hey, let's do that again and do that 9 more times. But I understood the process. It made me, and I could kind of see how the magic was kind of happening and how it was going to be put together and stuff. So I'd say that was probably my favorite part of it, just the learning experience.
I love the connections made with other people. One of my favorite specific memories that I have was the first time that me, Ricardo, and Jessica all got together to do our, to choreograph our fight sequence. So we found this random patch of up that trail that we were in. There was just this random this is kind of flat, sure. And for 6 hours we just hammered out this fight sequence, and it was then low, boom, thank you, we'll go again, low. Boom, up and around, bah, hit, see her coming, block, and shunt. It was a long and hot day, and that was before I even put the mask on, so I was like, oh, we're in for a show now. But I don't know, it was just a good time. It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was a blast, yeah. So it all kind of happened kind of quick, so it's I was just kind of throwing the script real quick, and I didn't get much of a chance to really study it and try to figure out, who this guy is and stuff. So I really didn't, it wasn't until I got the costume on and, kind of got a feel for what he, how he dresses, and then kind of that's when I started to decide, okay, I think this is how he's going to, carry himself and things like that, and then your direction, helped, you telling me, okay, and this is what's happening in the scene. And I was, okay, so how's he going to react to this, So I kind of had to put it together on the fly, I would say, But yeah. So.
As one does with all acting.
Yes.
That's the most fun. I had a really interesting experience with this character because number one, I don't speak ever.
That's true.
And number two, you don't see any part of my body, because even my hands, I've got the big gloves on and everything.
Facial
so
expressions,
it was all
motions, your movements,
yeah, totally. It was creature acting, which is something I've always wanted to do. I look at like behind the scenes stuff of the Alien or Predator movies, and I'm like, I want to be the dude in the suit. And then this opportunity came along, and I was like, oh, all right. So it's all about the different ways you carry your body, and I have no idea if it translated or not because we'll have to figure out. But I'm like, I think this it moves well. So moment of truth. It was new, and that's what we'll say. It was definitely this like new hurdle, this new obstacle I couldn't really prepare for. The first time I ever put on the mask in the studio, I put it on and I was like, wow, this was really hard to get on, and it's kind of hard to breathe in here, and that was all I had to prepare for. But I got used to it. You learn the technique and taking it on and taking it off. Fighting with it was just a very new level. I've done fight choreography for the last 2 years. I'm hoping to eventually become a stuntman, or just a fight director in general. And so I've had lots of different experiences. I did a show where at the act break my character has 2 of his fingers cut off, and so the rest of the show he has to fight left-handed, which I am not. But so it's these different challenges. So fighting with this mask was its own new original challenge.
You were telling me about how it got to a point a lot of the time where you actually couldn't even really see because it was
it would fog up.
Right?
It would fog.
So what was that like?
Yeah,
like
the eyes
having
would fog up.
Do your choreographed fighting while you're like really not able to even see where you're at.
Yeah, so you had to really I had to really like trust myself and the other actors. Yeah. I could just see like a faint blur that was Ricardo, and I was like, all right, please don't hit me. But it was nice being able to work the sequences beforehand because it was in my body at that point, and again, trusting myself and Ricardo, I was like, all right, I'm gonna put the lightsaber here, and if he's doing what he's supposed to, then he'll match it and we'll move on. But so no injuries. Still have all my fingers.
Yeah.
So we consider it a success.
Lightsabers are dangerous. Yeah.
And then it's gotten to the point when we did our photo shoot. I've gotten it now to the point where I need a little bit of help putting it on, but I can take it off by myself. Codependence.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's exactly it. So I am a father. I have 2 girls, and so really like those feelings they're already there pretty much. So it's just a matter of basically just memory. Just taking those feelings and transferring them over to the actors that you're working with. And taking those feelings of whatever it may be, like pride or sadness or whatever it is. That. Just, kind of putting yourself in that place, in that parental place to kind of direct that toward the people that you're working with.
All right, you guys ready for trivia?
Sure.
Let's
do it.
Trivia.
Let's do it.
You want the big one or the little one?
I don't care.
This is bad. I'm just handing you this one then.
Okay.
What was Anakin Skywalker's recorded midi-chlorian count?
The number? The exact number?
I see the scene.
Exactly.
Absolutely
the
do
number?
not know the number.
Come
All
on.
right. We're gonna shot in the dark this.
I'm just gonna, because this is really all I know.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god! 12.
Holy!
I told you I was highballing it.
72.
A $250,000.
Over 20,000.
That's all right.
What was the planet that Grand Moff Tarkin ordered to be destroyed by the Death Star?
Yeah. What What's the hint?
It's the home planet of Princess Leia.
Okay. See, I knew that already.
I probably spelled this horribly.
I don't even know the spelling either. Yeah, I
It's okay. 3, 2, 1.
Alderaan?
Alderaan!
We both just have two different spellings.
Proud of us. Proud of us.
We both get a point.
Yeah,
it's
nice.
all
Yeah,
Yes, all right.
Nice. Consummate professionals.
Scared there
as
for a
always.
second. Okay.
What type of army was mass produced on the planet Camino? Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Was it the clone army?
Nice.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
It was.
Hey! Clear days.
Nice.
Controversy.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We have been Anton and James. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all of the things, and keep an eye out for the Secrets of the Trials coming soon to a YouTube near you.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you
Do
guys.
the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Or wave. That's all, folks.